What's going on, y'all? This vlog is all about coolers. Specifically, this cooler right here. Coming up next. Alright, so things that we love about the Canyon Pro 45 cooler. Number one, the aesthetics. Yes. Looks really good. We love this color, even though I don't think it's available right now. And we love how boxy and flat the side panels are, which is great when you're trying to load this thing into your truck and squeeze a bunch of gear in. It's very easy to pack really tightly with such a nice boxy cooler.
Yes, the same is also on the inside, not just the outside. It's very boxy on the inside. The corners are barely rounded, so if you try to pack things up in there, it's actually much better than previous coolers that we've tried. So, massive plus.
Another plus is it has these big, generous
handles.
Handles, yes, that's what I was looking for. The word handles.
These things called handles.
Exactly. So 2 people or 1 person can carry this thing relatively easy, depending on how far you're going. But the handles are very, very good and very convenient. It has a nice, gigantic drain plug on this side. So this thing, when it's filled up with water, drains very fast. And it has these little pockets all the way across the rim of the top where you can put accessories on it, and you can also strap this thing down fairly easy using all these different pockets, and you can lock it. I forgot about that.
Yes, you do have like holes for the lock. I also like the handles on this cooler because every cooler has slightly different handles. These are actually pretty easy to latch and unlatch if you need to.
And we tried a lot of different coolers, and this one so far is the best in this size range that we like. But that's not where the things that we like stops. Let's open it up and see where some more stuff is that we like. Voila! And look at that. This is pretty how they did that.
Yeah, this is really cool on the inside. You don't really see that very often. Nice design, as we talked about before.
So the inside of this cooler is nice and deep and has a couple of other little features in it that we do like. And number one, we're going to talk about this right here.
So this is a divider that also
doubles as a chopping board.
Doubles as a chopping board or a mini table if you need to set extra stuff on it. I never cut on this because I had a different cutting board, but we have used it as extra space for a table, cup of coffee, whatever you need while you're cooking. It is perfect.
And now I know y'all might be thinking, well, can that cutting board go on that side and that side? And the answer
anywhere
is
you
yes.
want. Anywhere you want. They did the spacing properly that it can go on either side. Or you can use it on the top. So if you want to, you can close it, but also if you want to take that out and then put it in here, you can do it as well.
Yep, so it can be up there, you can put it here, you can still open and close it and get stuff out. Very convenient. It's not just a gimmick, it does actually work, but we mostly just use it for a divider so far.
Yes, which actually helps a lot too, because I've sorted things out in here before and I wanted like fruits and veggies on one side and random other stuff on the other side. It comes in very handy because anybody who used a cooler before with a bunch of ice in it, you know that ice gets everywhere, things get mixed up. If you're driving, you know, and taking it in and out, everything gets all over. So it's a nice...
Some things get soggy.
Yeah, some things get soggy. But it does come handy to keep it a little bit more organized, which is great. Then we have this thing in here, which I absolutely love. That helped me also sort things out. If you want to, you can take it out. You can use it for whatever. You probably can make like eggs or something in here if you need to mix.
And it has measuring on the side, 1 quart, 2
measurements. You can make a salad, or you can just keep it in here as some of the things you don't want to be dipped in ice, and it's just going to be sitting on top.
And it keeps ice for a long time. So when we went to whatever that place was, the beach in North Carolina or South Carolina.
If you guys follow us or not, but if you follow us, we've camped before on the island on the beach, which was pretty hot because there was no shade. We literally parked right on the sand, right by the ocean, and we were there for 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days roughly, but it's a total of a 5-day trip, and it averaged about 90 to 100 degrees the whole time.
Yes,
and when we got back home, there was still ice in this thing. It was mostly water, but there was still ice in there.
Yes, well, we also have a little trick with the ice. We actually take
that's right.
bottles and we freeze them. So we kind of stick them everywhere, and then, you know, put your stuff in, and then so they keep ice longer, because, you know, when you have a block of ice, it stays iced up, or, you know,
ice.
solid longer. But also we do, you know, pour ice over it just to make sure everything else is still covered. I only have one bad thing, and I don't think it's
And what's that?
the size.
The size.
But
the size is good, but it's also bad.
But here's the thing. It depends on the purpose that you're getting it for, okay? If we were traveling, if we're doing 3-4 days out completely that we cannot come out to the store anywhere, you know what I mean? This will come in very handy if we, let's say, 3 or 4 people going.
Yeah. There's a hog coming right at us. Sorry, y'all.
But if you go in for one night, this is very unnecessary, very heavy, and it becomes a hassle.
A huge hassle, because when you have to move this thing, when it's loaded with food and ice, heavy is an understatement. It's one of those things where you don't want to move, and depending on how you load, it may not be so easy to access this thing as you may think once you have packed around it. So that's something that you also want to keep in mind if you're going to use a cooler this heavy.
Don't take this on a one-night trip.
Yes, but what we did do to solve that problem is we went and got this right here. So this right here is the Walmart brand Ozark 24 can premium cooler. And when we're just going out for the weekend, 1 or 2 days, this is our default go-to cooler, and it works excellent for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special. It's pretty simple. It was pretty cheap. I can say that this doesn't hold ice nowhere near as good as this, which I don't think it was meant to.
No.
This is a quick one if you want to do a picnic, just like Reza said, one night, maybe 2 nights, or if you have to restock it, you know, this works well. It doesn't take much space. It's really light. One person obviously can move it, carry it. You have a full carry handle. You have pockets and everything you can think of. This is great for that kind of purpose.
Yep, but don't think that you can stand on this or sit on this or any of that. So when it comes to coolers, it's really about picking your poison and knowing what your end goal and aim is as far as a camping, overlanding, whatever that. We're still trying to figure out what overlanding means, and it's been 3 years now. But yeah, you pick your cooler just based on what you are trying to accomplish.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
that would be our advice.
Yeah, it would definitely be our advice, because we've done long trips, we've done short trips, we've done trips where it might be 2 days, but you can be completely secluded that you can't come out, or you can have a 4-day trip where you can go to the store 5 times a day. Exactly. It just depends where you're at.
And where you're going.
Yeah, just plan it right. But also what I was going to say, they do have multiple choices for the coolers. They have coolers are like this, the smaller ones, the lighter ones.
Cooler.
Yeah, so they have a really massive coolers to fit any needs that you need. Needs that you need.
Needs that you need.
Anyway, but we're not sponsored. We just like the product because they have a great customer service. I still love this cooler, from aesthetics to functionality. You know, if we do take long trips, we absolutely have to have this. So check out the other things that they have, because I would say if we didn't pick this up kind of on the way camping one time, we probably would have bought another Canon cooler, just a smaller one for what we need for like 1 or 2 day trip, because I'm sure they probably hold ice better. Nothing against Ozark, but you know, they have a good technology and have a great coolers.
The Walmart is good. The Canyon is great. Hopefully this helps you select a cooler. If you have any questions, just hit us up in the comments down below. KRT Life, KRT Life with the Y. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that. And we shall see y'all in the next vlog as the wind picks up.
Hopefully camping that next time.
Yes. All right, y'all. Peace.